Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between the hills, there was a wise old teacher named Rowan. He was loved by the villagers for his wisdom and kindness. One year, the village faced a terrible crisis. A long drought had dried up the river, and their crops were failing. The villagers became anxious and fearful, wondering how they would survive. One evening, the villagers gathered in the town square, worried and hopeless. "What will we do if the drought continues?" they murmured among themselves. Rowan stood before them and said, "We will all pray together tomorrow evening at sunset. We will ask the heavens for rain." The villagers nodded in agreement. The next day, as the sun began to set, everyone came to the town square, ready to pray. As Rowan looked around, he saw something that made him smile. Among the crowd stood a little boy named Ariv, holding a small candle in his hands. Rowan walked up to Ariv and gently asked, "Why did you bring a candle, my child?" Ariv looked up and replied confidently, "Teacher, we are praying for rain, and I know that when it comes, it will be dark because of the clouds. I brought the candle so I can see my way home." Hearing this, Rowan's heart swelled with admiration. He turned to the villagers and said, "Do you see this child? He is the only one among us who truly believes that the rain will come. We all came to pray, but only he prepared for the answer." The villagers lowered their heads in realization. They had prayed, but doubt had still filled their hearts. Ariv, on the other hand, had full faith that the rain would come. That night, as they finished their prayers, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. The air grew cool, and soon, the first drops of rain began to fall. Then came the downpour, refreshing, life-giving rain that drenched the dry earth. The villagers rejoiced, laughing and dancing in the rain, but none were happier than Ariv, who simply smiled and lit his candle, just as he had believed he would. Moral of the story: true belief is not just about asking for something. It is about preparing for it with confidence. Like Ariv, if we truly believe in our dreams and prayers, we should act as though they will come true. Faith, combined with action, leads to miracles. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more inspiring tales.